back.
Did you miss us?
We're sorry. I am sorry for the temporary delay in broadcasting. It's been a month, and
Got it. You know,
I'm Terry,
I'm Diana.
and this is for the Stitch Your Soul. And unfortunately, I had a family emergency, and I had to go to Florida. My dad had a heart attack, so I had to go down and take care of him and Mom, make sure they were doing what they're supposed to do.
Did they?
Not willingly.
Good.
Not willingly. Not willingly at all. They didn't. I spent most of course, part of the problem, Dad had been having chest pain for a couple days, and the context of this is he was in the middle of selling the house because the house is too big for them, and they were selling the house, and they were going to move in. My brother owns a house, and he only goes down like 4 times a year. He goes to visit once in a while. And so the plan was, my brother said, go live at my house. Nobody's there.
That's
so
nice.
they were in the process of selling their home and moving into my brother's when my dad had his heart attack. Now, mind you, he's hefting 50, 75-pound boxes, and the man's 81, so it's like, yeah, no, this can't happen. So, and we had so he ended up having to have some stents put in, but he's on the mend, and I got them moved into my brother's house as best I could. There's still some big items that they're going to hire 2 men in a truck to take into storage, but I got everything out, almost everything else except the garage moved. And that was my dad's workshop, and I ran out of time. I had to come
A little
home.
bit at a time.
I had to come home. My brother's supposed to go down the end of the month, so he will follow up with the rest of it. So that's why there was a hiatus, and I do apologize, but we got to do what we got to do.
Yep.
So now we're back, and we're back to regularly scheduled programming, and I can't believe that it's been a month, over a month actually, I think, since we have. Sorry, I spilled my coffee. I'm a slob.
That should be a sin right there.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Wasting coffee, especially
This
for this
early?
girl. This early in the morning.
Oh my God.
Ugh. Okay. So that's what's new with me, and that's why we haven't been around. So we're glad you're back. Thank you. I'm glad to be back.
We had a busy month here.
Did you?
We moved.
And
Permanently.
thanks to my partner here, my business partner, the business kept moving right along. So thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it, and I greatly appreciate all of our customers and your patience. And in fact, I have to go through. I think I know there's an order I have to fill for stocking.
Oh,
I have to get that done and
Thank you
get
for
that
reminding me.
mailed out. So let's see who's here. Mickey's here. Thanks, Mick. Glad to be back. Audrey. Hey, Aud. Glad to be back. Hi, Celine.
Hi, Celine.
Hi,
Haven't
Mary
seen ya.
Ellen. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Vince.
I made it.
Yes.
I made it.
She survived. She had to have blood drawn.
Yes, I had to go this morning. I went online to look to see what time because I forgot I was supposed to do it, and then I said, and then yesterday but you got to be fasting when you do it. So I couldn't do it yesterday because when I realized I forgot, it was too late. I had already eaten and had a cup of coffee. So I got up, I looked on the website, and I could have swore the website said that the lab opened up at 7. Nope, opened up at 7:30. Get there. Oh,
And of course, it's fasting, right?
Yep.
I
Yep.
hate those.
Ready to eat my knuckles because
Yeah.
I'm starving.
Yep. Starving like a Marvin.
Yep. But we since. We moved in just when everything with your dad happened. The week before you had to go to Florida.
Oh,
we
yeah,
moved
yeah.
in here.
We opened up
Into
the
new
expansion.
space.
Yeah, we opened
the
up the new
space.
space. It was ready in time for the retreat,
Yeah.
and I was so sorry to miss that, but I understand that it went off very well, and everybody had a great time.
We had fun.
So, and I'm sorry I missed it, but
we got another one coming up. So
that's coming. We'll give you more details on that in a minute.
Sarah was here.
Mhm.
Sarah, Atomic Ranch,
Yep.
sent fabric, which I kept some of the fabric. I was selective on what I kept. We don't have a lot of, hopefully by me saying this will expand it, we don't have a lot of 40 count people that do stitch. We do have
we only have a
some.
couple. Yeah, we have a couple.
But I didn't keep a whole heck of a lot. I asked a lot of. I'm a big consensus kind of person.
Mhm.
So the people that do stitch on the 40 were here, and they've been in while I still had the Atomic Ranch
Good.
fabric. So I pretty much, think what would you in the future might consider stitching on. And they did. They were really, really good about it. I kept a lot of
I find we're not, the 14 count is not as popular as it used to be. The 16 and 18 and 20 count, Ada, have been very, very popular.
I think out of all the
More so
material,
than the linen.
Yes.
More so than the 28 and 32 count linen.
of all the denominations that they sent, I only sent back 3 of the 20, and I think I sent back 4 or 5 of the 18. And the only reason I sent them back was they were so close to the fabric of the month
Oh, yeah.
that everybody had it, and I had it here we had it here in the store.
Right.
So I wasn't going to buy more of it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for the most part, 16, 18, and 20, even with a special run from Atomic Ranch and the trunk show, we pretty much sold out.
We've also been finding that people are really loving the fat quarter.
Yep.
Pre-cut fat quarters.
Yep.
We're not selling as much off the shelf because it's already pre-cut, and that seems to be really popular. So we will continue doing that. We're going to look into see what we can find for other fabrics.
Yeah. But I find I like the fat quarters.
I love fat quarters. I love them.
I do.
And I like the Atomic Ranch. I mean, the fabric quality's good. They're really responsive for the most part. Occasionally there's a mess up, but we're all human, right?
But this
Ooh, that's a different color.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Isn't it?
Bayou. Oh
This
my gosh!
took-
See, I haven't seen this.
This took the dye. Can I just
Wow.
say,
I
really,
love this.
really nice.
Look at this. I
Yeah.
know the camera doesn't do well with it, but my goodness, is that stunning. The modeling on
got-
this is great.
It's got brown.
This would be a beautiful fall, Thanksgiving, Halloween.
I don't know. I got something behind it, but it's browns. It's gray. It's two different, almost like two different color browns in it. It looks like gray,
Yeah,
and in certain
it's gorgeous.
spots, it
Absolutely
really is.
gorgeous.
And it almost looks like, if you look at it, almost like green, or
Yeah,
like that's
Grayish
definitely
hue,
gray.
grayish hue.
Like maybe a gray with a tinge of green in it, which I think is really.
yeah. It's interesting the way fabric picks up dye.
And the funny thing is, if you look at it a certain way, like look at it here, doesn't it almost look like flowers?
Yeah, it does. There's some places that it looks just like flowers.
But I have
Or
to
pieces
say,
of flowers.
this piece is an 18, and it took the dye completely different This is linen.
Linen and cotton take everything differently.
Completely different.
Oh, wow, look at that. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, that's almost better to do it that way. But there it is this way. And I'm going to fold it.
Here, I'll hold this one.
And here is the 18.
And they're the exact same fabric, but they took the color differently.
But I think gorgeous.
Oh, yes.
Absolutely
both are beautiful
gorgeous.
and stunning. So, yeah, it's funny the way, I know from experience, because I've done some fabric dyeing myself, and it's interesting the way the fabric will take the color so much differently. And when you're trying to dye Jobelin, which is a polyester base, that's difficult to get the right color because because it's polyester base, it doesn't take the color of the dye you're using the same way. It's more difficult to dye.
This and this are this month's fabric of the month. So I just bumped it a little bit.
August! No, that would be July, right?
Yep.
July. So
July.
that went out already, correct?
Yes, it did. Yeah.
So-
but we still have some in the shop.
Yep. Because
So
we buy extra so that, for people who don't participate in Fabric of the Month, they can still get some.
do you know what? The minute I saw it, when I opened the bag, when I instantly saw it, a couple of the ladies stitched it, and I know Celine stitched the sunflower pattern. I don't remember who did it. It was sunflowers.
Oh.
It was a sampler.
On this?
No, actually, this is the first thing I thought of when I saw the fabric. I thought a sunflower with the yellows, the golds, and the darker browns. I thought that would look so pretty on that kind of a sampler, like a fallish kind of sampler. And that's the first thing I thought of. I've seen Celine's. Yes, Celine, you did the sunflowers, but the minute I saw this, it reminded me of, because you showed me the picture of it, and it's beautiful.
Nice.
And I think a couple other people that do Wednesday night and Saturday stitch did the same pattern. The pattern alone is absolutely gorgeous. And Celine did, I gotta say, Celine
I
she's
didn't bring them
talented.
with me, but I did finish Liberty Pennies while I was in Florida.
Did you
I
really?
finished that. I got it stitched, and now I have to finish it. And I was also working on my birthday start.
That's the one thing.
And let me tell you, the second square of the design I was working on, I stitched 3 times. I had to rip it out 3 times. So I finally just said, to hell with it. I'm too tired. That's why I'm messing it up. And I put it away and didn't pick it up again. I would have had it stitched and completed had I not been goofing it up all the time. So I just said, nope, not doing it.
I did some
But I got the
stitching.
first square of it done, the one that I had started and
yep,
showed you
yep.
guys that we were doing, because in July I hosted a Monday evening Zoom stitch for the birthday start to celebrate the birthday of the store and our birthdays. And I had started working on it. I got that first element done, and then, like I said, the second element just wasn't working, so I tucked it away.
I did some stitching. I did.
She did.
I
She
did a
stitching.
lot of stitching.
It's amazing what we could get done when we're not so busy.
I did. I like to stitch at night. I'm a big night stitcher. That's probably why the penny,
Liberty pennies.
was so, and I've done since then.
Once I sat down and concentrated
You
on it,
move right along.
it
with
went really quick. I liked it. It came out stunning. I'm gonna get it finished and then I'll show it to you. But I really because I changed a couple of things, and I really like the way it came out.
See, I stitch at night, So
I don't have time.
during the day, it's perfect for stitching during the day because I don't need magnification or any additional lighting or whatever. At nighttime, I can't get enough light, even though I put my, I have a little light that actually I got here, and I just, it's a gooseneck. It's the
Yeah,
gooseneck
and
one.
I will.
I flipped it, and what I did was I put it on the floor, and it shined up because the white pillowcase or something white on my
Oh, because we were
didn't
stitching
work.
on blue.
Yeah, it didn't work for me. So I just said, okay. So
I didn't have too much trouble with it.
I did. I don't
didn't
know
have too
what.
much
Probably
trouble.
because I'm out of this, and I'm so grateful that I had the brains to do it on 14.
Yeah.
Because if I did it on my original on the 18, that would have been in timeout indefinitely. But I did it on 14. I'm moving along on it, but I gotta say, dark blue and black are never gonna be. You know what I mean? I'm never gonna.
I have not stitched on black. So I did stitch on blue, so that's one of my bucket lists done. So I still have black, but I haven't really found a chart that is just killing me that I have to do it. I'm sure it will come around, but right now I don't have it.
I will move up the book. One of our Saturday Stitchers knows absolutely how much I love books. I mean, I do. I love a good book.
She hoards them.
I'm telling you, everybody that, whenever I go to book sales and whatever now, everybody pretty much knows. And they just automatically point to where they are for me now. But I love, and when I say I love, I mean I love this book. And it's my favorite way that they did the book. So I'm not going to show you the pattern, but
Well, we can't. Copyright says we can't.
this guy right here. And my second love is I love me a nice nutcracker. I do. And the minute I open, the minute, okay,
Oh,
all right,
naughty.
keep it clean. Keep
Naughty,
it
naughty.
clean.
This
The
is
minute,
this is a
it's a
family show.
show. God, I hope my two grandsons aren't watching this. The minute I opened the book, this is the first pattern it popped open to me, and I was like, oh my God, I was like thrilled. Well, I stitched them, and done on 2 days.
Oh, he came out really cute. So how are you going to finish him?
I am gonna finish him like this, like this, like this, and then I'm gonna do it. You know, up at the front desk.
You're going to do a stand-up.
I'm gonna do a modified stand-up.
A stand-up with the
white.
the acrylic.
Yes. Yep. So the
The
nice thing
acrylic
is
stand that you
he
insert in
can
the bottom.
stay out because he doesn't really say Christmas that
No,
much
he's
to
a
me.
soldier, actually. Just
Yeah.
soldier.
So I think what I'm gonna do is
Actually, if you change the coat color
Yep.
to green.
Yep. I already thought of it. It's not like I don't have enough to take copy one of the ones that Vince brought back for me. And Vince's, the different people in the military, when they went over to Germany, they brought different ones back. I mean, I have some with mink on them. I mean, really, really.
The Hessian soldiers, I think, used mink a lot. I'm trying to think historically here.
So what they, well, anyhow, I really do like a
How
nutcracker.
cute would it be? Now, this looks more like British. How cool would it be to do
The
this?
flag.
Well, you could do the flag, but also if you did the hat in black, Whisper,
Oh,
because their hats are fuzzy.
actually, what I was thinking was this.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking that would be the perfect thing to do in the fuzzy. I was thinking
Because you know how their hats are
Yep.
rounded and they're fuzzy?
Yep. Him, I did fast, and I had just finished a patriotic pattern, so I had all the colors out.
Oh, yeah.
So I figured they're here.
Go for it.
I did it on, I don't know if you could see it, but it's Ada, but it's got little flecks of gold in it,
Mhm.
and I just thought that would be cute.
It is. It's really cute.
I did, but I am gonna alter them. I'm gonna do, of course, I'm gonna do them again, on different material. I think might even do them a little bit smaller and do them on 18 or 20. But I got him done
if
too.
you did them on perforated paper, he
That-
would be
yes.
a perfect Christmas ornament.
Yes. Yep. And the second pattern in the same book is this guy.
I like him with his beret,
This guy.
little French guy,
I did him.
a French beret.
He didn't come. That doesn't say Christmassy to me.
No, that just says winter to me.
Which is nice. So what I did decide to do was, and I'm not going to take credit for it. And you know how I watch Flosstube, ladies. I cleaned the house, but Katie Strachan came on, and she did Brenda Gervais,
Mm-hmm.
Snowman.
Mm-hmm.
And what she did was she did it on, I don't know what they call these beads.
Heishi beads.
Right. She did them, but hers
Heishi
were
beads.
a little bit smaller.
They look almost. They're
like a washer.
they're like actually they're like a sequin, but not sparkly.
Right. So I got that, and I got these guys, the little.
Oh yeah, those would be cute.
Yes.
Scatter
These-
those so it sparkles a little
Well,
bit.
what I was going to do was do one of these and one of these, and what I was going to do was just on the base, right here, sparkly.
Oh, nice.
And I did manage to get my hands on sparkly ones like this, in the red, the orange, and the greens. So once I definitely am going to do the white. I don't know if I'm going to do the sparkly on the scarf. I think that might be overkill.
Actually, you could do both.
I think what I'm going to do is, this was, because it was a lot of white fill-in.
Mm-hmm.
This is another 2-day one, and out of the book, I think what I'm going to do is I may do him and change him up a little bit. I think I'm going to do him in pastel colors, and update him even a little bit more. I love, because that to me, I know it's a beret, but it almost looks like the top of an acorn. Doesn't it?
It could, yeah.
So-
it can look that.
I'm thinking, but you don't have snowmen in falls. But what I'm thinking
Well,
is,
you can have a snowman anytime you want.
well, that's true too. That's true. But I think pastel colors.
You may shave some ice and.
Yeah. But I'm thinking I may just do them all in softer versions of this, and do that with them. But again, updated the book, which is super, super easy, and you know, I'm a big one for the books.
Hey,
and
Patty.
updating.
Glad you came. Sorry. Just noticed your name there.
So and Patty, just because you just missed it, I finished the 2 that I said I was gonna, but
Is
you
that
know
who
me.
brought you the book?
Yep. And you know me, there's all my things, as I do
I
them.
love this one. I
take
love
'em.
that one. I love
Yep,
this one. I
yep,
love that one.
Yep.
Mhm.
So I never whenever I grab a book,
Mhm.
because that's just how I am. I did another book, but this puppy. Actually, you and I and Mary Ellen all one day just happened to be in Joanne's
At the same
yeah,
time.
same time, and I had bought this book, and I did this guy right here. Not only did I do it once, but I did it twice because I had so much fun. I did it once for me. I just, years and years ago, when murky first became the color everybody and their mother wanted, I just happened to be in Vegas and with my sister, and my sister goes, "Oh, there's a stitch shop," and it was just before the pandemic, there's a stitch shop in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, okay, I'll go. So she took me, and the stitch shop in Vegas is Stitcher's Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So I went, and I just happened to be in the back fabric room. This is before I guess they updated their shop. And I saw the Murky, and I remembered everybody was talking about Murky. So I bought Murky. Well, I've not touched the Murky since I went to Vegas. So I figured that would be cute to do it on this. So then I had so much fun doing it, I thought, I'm going to do this again for this. I was
For
going
a
to do
project.
Yes, for a smalls exchange. And then I thought, I really like that. And I know that I've got the thing that I'm going to put it on. I'm going to keep it for me. But,
You don't want to show, do you?
yeah, she saw it.
Oh,
I
she
showed her.
saw it already.
She already
oh,
saw it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a surprise.
No, no, no,
I
no,
was gonna
no.
say, wait a minute. I think she's listening.
For the birthday retreat that we had on the 20th, we did a smalls exchange. And I thought I could get it. I got it all done except for this trellis up here. The top part of the trellis, I didn't have that done. And it just so happened, because I was going to do it again, and I love Halloween on purple. I don't know why I do. I just do. And that's what this is. It's purples, it's blacks, it's dark browns in it.
And
And
I don't see purple. I see blue and
Blue,
brown.
yep. But when you hit
I
the
don't see
light
the
in my
purple.
fabric room, it looked purple to me.
Okay.
So I said, what the heck? So I stitched it. Well, I got Audrey's name in the smalls exchange, and I hadn't yet completely stitched the dog. So I said, you know what? I'm going to do this, and I will, I did it was a box,
Mm-hmm.
and then I did a Brenda Gervais Santa Claus on the top of it. But had I known, I would have done that first. So I said, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. So, Audrey, I have to finish it, and it's all ready for you, and that's what I did, which I thought was kind of cute.
How appropriate, because she has a puppy
Dog, yep. And I thought, and I did them. If you'll notice,
And
I
that's
did 'em-
something you could leave out all year.
right. But
You
look
did them
at
in the colors of
Corby.
Of Corby.
Yep.
Corby Nelson.
Yep. So
Cool.
the little man got a little. Now, when I was cleaning, because somebody picks up, does, and leaves. So I'm for always behind her, cleaning up her mess.
Yes, I am.
Yep.
I
So
am.
I was going through one of her piles on the floor.
I'm a pile person.
Yes, she
And
is.
if you move my pile, I get disoriented because I know what's in the piles, okay? And I get disoriented. So then when I go looking for my pile,
She
it's
can't
gone
remember.
because someone moved it.
No, no. Let me honestly say,
She moved it.
I
It's like,
took-
I know I saw it. I know I had it here.
the pile I cleaned was there since we took over, in April, this space. That pile has not moved. So tell me she remembers.
I'm a busy woman.
Well, anyhow, the
I'm
point
getting
of
better.
this story
Getting better.
is- no, I'm just getting faster. The point of the story is when I was going through her pile on the floor, I came across a pattern. I have no clue when she designed this, and on it it's I can tell you the name. It's the sunflower with ladybug. Okay, it's really cute, and I was like, I bet you she designed it and did nothing with it. So what I did was, I said, okay, I'm going to put it back in the pile, but before I put it back in the pile, I made a photocopy of it. And I stitched it. And this is it.
The ladybug's a button.
Yeah, I just didn't have I thought ahead. I didn't think that far ahead. So all I had to do is just put the ladybug on it. But I did it on yellow, And then I was like, oh, wonder if yellow's not gonna, the sunflower, but it did show up. It showed up really nice. But I was also thinking like an off-white, maybe a soft, like creamy, like the color of cream.
Vanilla cream.
Vanilla
or
cream would look really
parchment
pretty.
or something like that.
If you're picky about your sunflowers, you could. It's simple enough to change the color, which some people like the red sunflowers with the
Yep.
orangey red color.
Yep.
Super easy to change the color. But I just
And you could some sunflowers have really dark centers. You
Yep.
could change that to the
almost black. Yeah.
almost black brown.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what the number is, but
3-7. It's
that's
either 3-7.
DMC.
Uh,
I
can't
forget what the
remember.
Sullivan number is, but you could change that to reflect the a really dark center.
Yep. I was also thinking almost like a dirty white, and the gold would be pretty, or a softer yellow and a softer brown, and then but I mean, I wanted to do it this way because that's how you charted it originally. Where did you decide when you charted it to put the ladybug on the leaf?
Yeah, I thought I was going to put it on the leaf.
Gotcha. But I thought, and it didn't, the most time-consuming thing was the border. And that just took me a night to do the border. It's 62, or is it 52? I think it's 52 by, no, it's 60 by 60. 60 by 60.
And I was, yeah, I did it 60 by 60. No, 52 by 52.
Yeah. So it's a relatively easy stitch.
Oh, the 52 by 52 does not include the border. I added the border after.
Oh, okay. So then it brings it up to this. Okay.
Yeah.
I did it. You could do it as a doodle. I just did it on 14, so it made it a little bit bigger. But this one, it's a perfect stitch. You could leave out.
If you did it on 16 or 18, it would come out smaller, and you could, do it in a little frame or make a little pillow out of it, or.
I just had I had this piece that I
just love sunflowers, and I wanted to design a sunflower.
I had it out. I had this piece, and I've been trying to figure out what to do with the piece. I'm big where the fabric dictates what I put on it, and I just thought I kind of liked it. I might, if I was to do it again, which I will do it again, because she's not getting the pattern back, because I made the photocopy.
And I'm going to go change it.
But I just thought it was cute. You could probably even, if you think about it, giving away a little secret here, you could probably do little ones, like maybe a tall, thin one, or, you moved it over a little bit and did two or whatever. But I just thought that's a really cute by Terry design. So let's give her full credit. It's a Terry Pittman original. I just had the brains to do it.
You had the time to do it.
Now, actually, I sat
You
Saturday.
had the time to do it.
Saturday, I did. I came in a little bit early Saturday morning. It was not as busy Saturday as it was during the week. So I started it. I started stitching the border here Saturday because it was easy. Because I figured it's just kind of reminds me of doilies on the sides. So I just did the original box, and once I got the original box done, it goes super fast, and I can stitch relatively fast on 14. My backs aren't the most perfect, but I can pretty much move. The only other thing, do we want that's ornament of the month? No. Okay. Alrighty. So that's what, other than the retreat, running the shop, and whatever I've been doing in the shop.
Okay, so let's go on to what's new in the shop. So look at these. These are the mini bags by Shepherd's Bush to stitch on the mini pouches. This one is Boo. It goes with the Halloween. And they are the cutest. We're gonna make up, we'll have this as a bundle. I started doing bundle discount, so if you, I started it with the big Shepherd's Bush bags. If you buy the pattern, the thread, the bag,
Charm.
the charm,
Zipper pull, rather, charm.
the zipper pull, and some of them have a button kit. If you buy all the elements, you'll get a 10% discount for buying the entire all the pieces. We're going to do the same thing with this one, with these.
They're a nice
I just
size.
gotta make up some thread packs for with the pearl cotton. So this one is Boo, which is really cute, and these are great for your little accessories and stuff to put in your big one.
This one is I Count.
I think this one goes with with the stitch bag, and it's really, really cute.
Buzz.
That one doesn't have a bag. I just liked Buzz. That
enough.
doesn't have the big one. I just
This
liked
one.
Buzz.
This one is very cute. And this
That
is-
one I think goes with quilt.
Yep, would make sense. So I love the colors in this one. Oh, I know this one.
My sheep.
Yeah. But I have to say, look at those two flowers. The two flowers, aren't they gorgeous? I just think those are adorable.
I'm gonna have to do me one lamb accessory pouch, I think.
Yep. And then we have we have more, we sold
This
out.
is the new one, the autumn bag. Oh, we sold out of it already?
No,
Oh.
no.
Oh. So this is the autumn one. It's done on an orange mesh bag. And
Don't you love that flower? Look at that
oh,
flower.
I love all of it. I just love the autumn.
This one late coming, but that's new to the shop, which is cute. Simple,
For our
relatively
patriotic stitchers, that's great.
fast stitch.
Yep.
Just Nan.
This is Nan stopped doing the mice. That came to an end. She's not, from what I understand, at this point, she's not doing any more mice. So now she started doing samplers, and this one is the first one she did, called Magical. It comes with all the
There's some specialty
embellishments.
stitches in
There's
there.
some specialty stitches on this.
Look at that.
Um,
Gorgeous.
Actually, oh yeah, there's a specialty stitch there, but just one or two, nothing really difficult, and it's really stunning.
Very pretty.
So, and it includes the beads, pearls, the gold flower spray, gold line crystals, gold flower beads, pretty pin parts, flower beads, and pearls for cube feet. And you need polyfill and 4 straight pins. So that's really cute.
Bag of the month for you sunflower
I'm
people.
telling you, I love that. And Deb does such a fantastic job with our bags. She always picks the most unique fabric.
I even like the color inside.
Yeah.
I like that. That's one of my favorite, almost favorite shade of green, which I thought was really pretty. The sunflower with the brown zipper, and then we just matched it with the pull. And Sarah's pattern. And did I bring it? I did. Okay, good. Tell me I brought the pattern and didn't bring the stitch. I bet you I did.
Yeah, no, I see no
Nope.
stitch.
No, I did. I've got.
So this is number 8, and it appears to be a gamma, Spider-Man a gamma.
Yeah, I got them.
It's a funny color.
Reds and blues.
Oh, you did bring
I
'em.
did bring it. I did the one side because she makes them all look like an old-fashioned picture. So I did the side, and I started him last
This
night.
one's from this animal's from Kenya.
Yep.
So cute.
I have to tell you, this kind of stitch, like you're climbing a wall, stitch one out, go up, go out one, like a ladder type thing, stairs. Not my favorite, because I get all screwed. I'm not gonna lie, at nighttime, I get confused.
At nighttime? At nighttime?
It doesn't take a whole heck of a lot, but I did. This was a breeze. I mean, this was like this tail throwing me. It's the simplest thing, but let me just tell you, throwing me for a loop. And that's why I have to do working copies, because I got to put a line through when I do this kind of stitch, because I can't.
She just can't.
I just can't. I just can't. So.
Okay, so that's what's new in the shop. The other thing is, this is we had such a great response to our birthday mystery box that we decided that we are going to offer this as a regular
Because everybody has
offering, because
birthday.
everybody has a birthday, and I know sometimes our loved ones don't always know what to give us for our birthday. So we traditionally do a birthday mystery box in the month of July, but not everybody has a birthday in July. So we thought what we would do is we're going to have a birthday mystery box available all year long. It is a mystery box. You never know what you're going to get in it. Okay? There's always a project, okay? A complete project. I can guarantee that. And you might find some other goodies in your mystery box. They're $95. And so if you have loved ones who don't know what to give you, or you decide you want to give yourself a birthday present,
There you go.
they're going to be available all year round. So
Smart idea.
I thought it was a great idea, and so did Diana. So that's on the website. It's called the 2024 Birthday Mystery Box. $95 for that. It's a good bargain.
I thought. I do.
Good bargain,
I love,
because you get, depending on what the project is, you get a way to finish it, you get the fabric, you get the pattern, you get the floss, you get anything you need to complete the project.
plus a couple. There's
Plus some other
fun stuff.
fun stuff. You
I
never
always-
know.
Whenever
you're
I
gonna
see
get.
something that I like,
Yep.
I pick up, and then I have a bin that, because I label everything. Because she can't find it, and then I'll sit there, and I've done it 2 months ago. I don't remember. I'm lucky I can even
Yeah,
walk
we've
into
started
a-
organizing, which is, I'm so glad she joined me, because
So-
organizing is her forte.
So the bag is labeled retreat.
Yeah.
Or
Or
and I just
mystery
throw,
box.
Yep,
And
I just throw
if
stuff
we
in
find
the box.
if we find things that we think would be great for a mystery box, we throw it in the bin, and then when we're putting a mystery box together, we can pull different things. What? Oh, she had a scathingly brilliant idea.
Wait till, and I don't know if we're going to do it this year, but most likely we will. The Christmas box.
Oh yeah, we always do the holiday box. Yep.
Wait, I already started shopping for the holiday box. Let me put it this way. I already started Christmas shopping already. I have to because time, I don't always have a lot of time. So I do doctor's appointments and all that other stuff, and I spend as much time because I know my oldest grandson, my time is limited now with it. It's pretty much, I mean, we had Jackson yesterday before football practice, and I do believe up at Union College. So we had him, and we spoiled the heck out of him. Vincy, his friend had a birthday party, and they did it.
Yeah, as they get older, they get more extracurricular
The
activities that we
Yeah.
don't get the time. That's like Maddox.
Yeah.
If I get to see him on a Friday, after, especially
Yeah.
now, it'll be after school.
Yeah.
I'll be lucky.
So I'm hoping I'll see both of them today, because Wednesday is my usual Wednesday with them, and then this Friday
Could that change?
with Vincy, it may,
Probably.
because he'll be old enough. He wants to get a job.
Oh, okay.
So we want him. So I'm now in competition with job and friends, and I don't, this is his, you know what I mean?
know.
This is the time you remember,
I know.
and
I'm
I
having
don't
that
want
with Maddox.
I don't want to
Hockey
lose.
season starts.
Yep. And I don't want to lose. I mean, I've had Vincy's. We've always had him since he was born. When my daughter-in-law went back to work, I used to pick Vincy up, and that used to be my time with Vincy. And then I would pick him up from daycare, because we didn't live that far from daycare. And then on the drive home, my daughter-in-law would stop, pick up Vincy, and then go home. So I had him for like 2 hours, 5 days a week. And then Vincy started going to school. So my hours were, I could get out before, just in time for him to get off the school bus. So we had him until his mom got out of work, or his dad got out of work. And then, but now, I don't, it's funny, Jackson is 5 years younger than his brother. So I'll have that time, I have that time now with Jackson. But I always knew this day was coming with Vincy, so I kind of cherish
Makes
what
you
time.
sad. Yeah.
It does.
Makes you sad
And let me
because you
also
love
tell you,
that time.
That kid towers over me, and he's not even like, he'll come and he'll rest his on it, and then he'll do this and like this to me, but
Well, Maddox was extremely distraught while I was away.
I could imagine.
And,
They get used to it.
I called on a Friday to say hello to him. Nana, when are you coming home? I miss you.
Oh, does it just kill you?
Soon, baby, soon.
Does it just not kill you?
So Libby happened to come the day before I got back last Wednesday, and I had things I had to get straightened out. But Libby was visiting with Ellie Belly. So her and Ellie and Maddox came to pick Nana up at the airport.
Oh, wasn't that
And
nice?
I didn't know, I knew Libby was around, but I didn't know if I was going to get to see Maddox because of the way schedules work and everything. And so Libby popped the hatch to her car, and there's Maddox's little face peeking around the seat going, surprise!
Oh, that's nice.
Surprise! So,
I mean, that
I
is
missed
nice.
him.
Yeah.
I missed him a lot.
Yes.
But yeah, I
And then you had to leave because you had a wedding Saturday
Oh,
or Friday night.
Friday night, so had to leave. We didn't get Friday night time with him because we had to go to Pennsylvania for Larry's, one of Larry's sister's oldest, got married, and now there's only one grandchild on that side of the family that is not married yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all the others, there was 27 grandchildren. There's only one not married now.
Oh, wow.
So,
Wow. You know, I was, my girlfriend, I was talking to her last Friday, and we were chit-chatting, and her sister-in-law, when I went to school, it used to be the four of us. And I was talking to my one friend, and her sister-in-law is one of the girls in one of the four, and her daughter just had their first grandson. And we were chit-chatting about it, and when I know on my dad's side of the family, we were saying, I'm not even in the top 10 of my grandmother's grandchildren. I'm not even
Really?
in the top 10.
ooh,
Yeah,
That's a lot
I
of
have
kids.
that. I have
That's
that
a
many
lot of
cousins.
kids.
But my aunts, my dad has four sisters, because there was five of them, and my dad was the youngest, was the second youngest, and but he was the only boy.
mm,
So needless to say,
spoiled by his sisters.
Yeah. But my aunts all had 5, 6 kids. And my dad's sisters a lot of them are older than my dad is. So my cousins are older than I am, but not even in the top. I was trying to figure it out, and I was like, holy cow, I'm like 11 on the chain. And then there's quite a few more of them after me, because I have 3 other sisters that are younger, and then my aunt has 3 kids, and then my aunts did have younger ones. So my grandmother had well over 20 grandchildren, and now, I mean, great-grandchildren. Yeah, we usually have to rent like a steam clam type, outdoor pavilion. Because-
event tent.
Yeah, we have to do one of those because there's so many, and they're, you say immediate family. When you're 11 on the 20 plus list,
Yeah.
then there's
Yeah.
going to be a lot.
Yeah.
Vince is the same way. Vince has a big family too.
Larry is one of 7. He's the middle child of 7. And I'm the oldest of 4.
Both Vince and I are the oldest.
On my side, but my mother is the baby of 7. My grandmother, my Nana Howard, had 7 children, and she had my mother at the age of 44. So I have a lot of older, I have several older cousins, and a few that are around my age.
I do. I have a couple, but there's not a lot. There's, like, my sister Jeanette and I are only 18 months apart. And then a lot of I have like 3 cousins that are in that scope of, but there's not a lot of us. They're either older or younger, and there's not a lot in between. And that's where I fall in the middle of. But on my mother's side, I am the oldest. But I have to say, I don't have a lot of cousins. I mean, my grandmother, there's only my mother and her brother, and I have unusual, my grandmother and my grandmother maiden name and her marriage, they're Eisterts and Squillis are my.
Oh, my dad only had, it was him and his sister. And I think my father was the youngest, if I'm not mistaken. I have one cousin. She had one child. And I am the oldest on that side.
Yeah, I'm the oldest on my mother's side too. There's not a lot of us. Not a lot of us. But, you know, back in the day, I remember picnics with the family and everybody. But now,
When my Nana Howard was alive, we used to have, you know, a get together
Yep.
on a regular basis. And then after she passed, we still had some, but not as frequent. And now, you know, maybe with a wedding we might see.
Yep. the same with us. And then Vince's youngest sisters, Vince's family does a family party the Saturday after Thanksgiving. And she's been doing that for quite a few
I mean,
years.
some of my cousins are a little bit younger than my mother, but not by much.
Wow.
Maybe 5 years younger.
Oh, I don't that.
Yeah, it's not a lot, because my mom was just a little girl when some of my cousins were born.
Oh, wow. Quick shop news. The calendar.
Oh, they're on their way.
Yes.
They're on their way. I got the notice while I was in Florida that they've shipped the planner,
So
my
they-
creation.
So
I'm
they
so
should
excited.
be. So you
They'll-
still have time to order.
Oh, you have plenty of time to order. They should be arriving and being shipped out in October because they are coming on the slow boat from China. So when they arrive and October rolls around, anyone who's already purchased, which we have some,
Yep.
they will be going out. This is one of my creations. I basically thought about what I would like in a planner because I've become a planner person thanks to
Why?
my friend and partner, and so I thought, oh, well, if I would like one, I'm sure other people. And actually, this is great for anybody who does crafting of any
Yeah.
kind. It's not just cross stitch, even though it's called for the cross stitcher soul. But it's a stunning piece. It's got hard cardboard, gold tipped edges. It comes with a sheet of stickers for people who like their stickers. There's a great little snap-in bookmark that says "Feed My Soul." Each month, for 11 months, it features a how to do a stitch every month. And then it has the monthly layout. Here, let me do it this way. It has the monthly layout, and then it has a weekly layout. It includes a list of whips. There's a section for whips and books and chart lists, so you can keep track of what you got. There's 11 pages featuring thread conversions for 5 different brands of thread.
Which I have the prototype, and I use out of the prototype. It's always open to this page for me.
So then there's project pages where you can fill this out and make any notes, use threads, when you started it, when you finished it. You could put a photo in if you wanted, or you can use this for notes. Then there's a retreat section, so you can write down about your retreats, when you're going, what you need to bring. And like I said, this goes for there's a finishing supply list, so you can put together a little kit for finishing and have it ready when you're, gonna finish. There's contacts, so you can write down all your new friends and their vital information. There's a wish list, so you can make a list of things that you want on your bucket list. And then at the end, there's a definition. Some of them are fun definitions, some of them are serious definitions. And there's a pocket in the front and the back. And it comes with 2 beautiful gold pens for your writing. And you can use markers because it's heavyweight paper, so it won't bleed through. You can use your markers or things of that nature.
You know the nice thing about this? the nice thing about this is, one, this,
Spiral bound so you can lay it flat.
right,
Or
two,
fold it back on itself.
two, you don't have to take like like I do. I have a small calendar, not a small calendar. It's like maybe this size, and it's a calendar. But I have multiples that I do. So this thing consolidates the calendars. Plus, I don't have to take it to Staples and have my calendars remounted to have everything fit into one calendar.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
that's
you
the
can
nice
use
thing
for
about
everything.
this.
The
Yes.
nice, the layout is really, really nice. I put a lot of thought into
Yeah.
it. It has a 2-year layout. This is good for next year, and as I said, every month has education.
Yep.
Because I'm all about educating. But you can put down your doctor's appointments.
Yep.
Your you could even include when your bills are due. You could even write down like when we're gonna pull WIPCO, when your stitching nights are, when your retreats are, when anything's going on, so you can coordinate your life. And then there's also the weekly breakdown where you can put your to-dos, your things that you need to do, goals,
Add your
stickers, your priorities, plans, and then you can break it down by the day so you can really break things out and get things done. And there's one for every week in the month.
I like the notes section because I fill in the notes.
It does include there's note pages in every month.
Yep.
And it's, there's lines and then there's dot grid on the back. So if you're a sketcher and you want to do some sketching, you have the dot grid so that you can do some sketching on it. And that's pretty much all of it. But it's nice and complete, and it's $60, which is competitive with other products of this type. And actually, I think it's better quality than some of the ones I have seen, because there's less chance that this is going to bend or get torn. And of course, the artwork on it is just stunning. So those are available. You can order them anytime. They should be arriving in October.
Actually, I have a small version that I have bought online of same quality with the hard, not quite as hard as this cardboard is here. I'm everything I do, I work out of that little green notebook that I had gotten 2 years ago. The videos, I keep track of videos and what I have to do and stuff like that. I guess I'm hard on it. So I just throw it into my tote bag. And let me tell you, that hasn't affected the cardboard, ruining the cardboard at all.
Excellent.
The only other thing I wanted to mention
Oh, the retreat.
with the retreat in October,
3 days, the 18th, 19th, and 20th.
we're going to try and change it up a little bit. Instead of you get a choice, we were thinking classes. So I came up with, my thought was, you get a choice. You could stitch, you could take a class, you can shop, definitely shop, have some lunch, sit down, chit chat, laugh, and we did, on the 1-day retreat, we had fun. We did grab bags, and
Oh, you mean crap bags? They're
Let
not
me
crab
tell
bags,
ya.
they're crap bags.
Let me tell you.
And the reason
I
they're called
put 'em
crap
in a
is
box.
they're completely random assortment of products. Crap
I just
bags.
wrote in a big marker "crap" on the bag, and I had a box. I hit her box. Yeah, a little unknown fact about this lady: loves to collect cardboard boxes. Why? Beyond me.
Because if you get rid of them, if you get rid of them, as soon as you do, you're going to need that box for something. which I learned a very good lesson when I was in Florida. Stop collecting crap.
Okay, you heard
I
it.
had to move
You
a lot
heard
of it.
So, and Lisa can attest to this. I said to Lisa, hurry up, Lisa. She goes to me, why? I said, because Terry's coming back and she's going to be back in the shop. She'll be back in, it was last Thursday. We got to get some of these boxes out of here. If she doesn't see them, she won't remember them. They're going out like that. Lisa was, the two of us were hysterical. I mean, she's got cardboard I could go on about
Larry
this.
calls it my empty space collection. Because I collect tins too.
Well, anyhow, what I did was I took this huge box and I just stood up the crap bags up in and I don't know what happened. I turned around and they were gone. They were buying them 2 and 3 bags at a time. And
It's
I'm like,
fun because it's all stuff that you can use. There's nothing that's not usable. It's all good for stitching or doing something with it. So we call it a crap bag because it's funny. It's just completely random assortment of products that we throw in a bag. And
so
people love the concept of it.
needless to say, I've revised the crap bags with still keeping it within the $10 limit, but I've got a whole bin of stuff that I keep throwing in that I just walk around, I see, and it's not like I have to do 10 of like
Same
if I'm
thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
1 or 2
ding,
of
ding,
it.
ding,
Yeah,
ding,
yeah,
done.
and I just it's a good price. I see it and I go, oh, that would be perfect. Can I just say, Vince, at some point, Vince does not go shopping with me anymore because I have a tendency, one, this embarrasses him when I do this. When I do this, it embarrasses him when I say, I'm not leaving anything for anybody else. And I take it all. Because nobody leaves one for me. Because my sister always says to me, leave one for somebody else. No more.
So
nobody does.
So the classes we're thinking about offering at the retreat: lacing and an embroidery project that I am in the process of designing.
And the stuff that when we do the classes, the stuff, you can buy it as like a kit.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
oh yes. I'll let you. You know, if you don't take the class, you can still buy the kit. But I'm creating a specific project for this class, and what we want to do is we're going to offer it twice during the weekend, so that you're not. You're able to sit and stitch as well.
Yeah.
So we're going to offer a morning and an afternoon class on both Friday and Saturday, and we're going to offer the same class at opposite times, so that if you want to take the class but don't want to do it in the morning, or you don't want to do it in the afternoon, or whatever's going on, then we're going to offer the class twice.
Yes. So that's something.
Spam.
But I thought that would be nice. And I'm trying to think of, so if I still have time, if there's a class other than the embroidery, which I've seen the project, absolutely going to love it. Because I just think, I was crazy about it when I saw it. So one, the embroidery class. I used to embroider, but I haven't done it in so long, so I wanted to take a little refresher, and I thought that would be the perfect class. Lacing, well, you saw the stash. I got an under the bed box that's out of control. So lacing's a good one. So if you think that other people would like maybe to do another flat fold class, if you wanted to do another drum class, I can voice your opinion. I I still have time to plant. I can make it work, but
Either
time
way,
is
we're going to be offering two
classes.
classes. We know definitely one's going to be embroidery.
Right.
The other one, we're looking at lacing, but if enough people contact us and tell us, we'll go with the majority rules
Yeah.
of what people would
Yeah.
like for a class.
I'm just trying to think of different things. So don't be quiet. Be boisterous.
We're also, it
Call
will
me.
include a smalls exchange, but we're eliminating the mystery box.
Yep.
But we will have a smalls exchange.
Because those are really popular.
Yeah, everybody really loves that.
Mhm.
And it will include lunch.
Yep.
And we're going to have trunk shows, and we're going to have a fabric trunk show, as well as designer trunk show. And we're working on a guest designer.
Trying. Yep. To get more, to get a couple,
Different
as many
ones.
as we can get.
We try and focus on New York
Based.
based because it's easier for them to get here. But we'll see what we can come up with.
Yep.
So that's the retreat. It's up on the website for you to register. I believe it's $225 for 3 days and $200 for 2 days. You can go Friday, Saturday, or you can go Saturday, Sunday for the 2 days. We just need to know which 2 days you're going to be coming.
And
That's
we already
all.
have people signed up for it.
Yes, some people have already
Already
signed
signed
up
up
and
for it.
reserved their seat.
Mhm.
It's right here in our brand new
New
space. So we're excited, and you know what? We're running late, so we need to get our butts in gear and get the shop open. So thank you for joining us. We're so happy you're here, and hope to see you back next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. And because the month is like half over, we won't do WIPGO this month, but I will pull a number at the end of the month for September. So we'll go back to that.
The end of August.
The end of August, for September, yeah.
Actually, we'll pull it the 28th. It's
Okay.
a Wednesday. The 28th of Wednesday.
That's what we'll do. So we'll see you next week, and you have a wonderful week, and hope to see you in the shop real soon. We do have open stitch tonight from 6 to 8, so come on in. Can't wait to see you all. Ta-ta.